Hey guys, Micah here with TactiCalifornia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to discuss a new California compliant option from EP Armory. Let's take a look. All right, what exactly am I talking about here? Well, it's a product from EP Armory. Before I get into that too much, I just want to explain this for people who might be new to how to make their AR-15s California compliant. If you've purchased your rifle or lower receiver past 2016, meaning January 1st, 2017 and on, they need to either be fixed magazine or featureless. Those are your two options for building a legal AR-15. As you can see, this one has features. I've got a collapsible stock, pistol grip, a vertical foregrip, and I could have put more on there like the flash hider or whatever, but so it's obviously not a featureless rifle. So this rifle is what they call fixed magazine, meaning the magazine release button cannot be depressed until the action has been disassembled. And they say that pivoting it just like this is enough to be considered disassembled. So what is it exactly and how does it work? Well, it's simple. It's the EP Armory Bolt Catch Mag Lock. Super simple design. What it does is it replaces your bolt catch with an arm. Now, it does require a little bit of fitting. You may need a file or sandpaper or something like that to get this tuned into your rifle. However, that's a good thing. You want it to be tight. Totally fine with that here on this gun. But yeah, so I can't push the magazine release until I have broken apart the receivers. And then I can push the button, release the magazine, close the receivers, insert the new mag, and rack the gun. So pretty effective, really simple, and probably the best part about this rig is it's only $10 on EP Armory's website. You heard me right, it's only $10. That is really, really cheap. Probably the most inexpensive compliance option I've heard of out there. Now, it does replace the bolt catch. What does this mean? It means your bolt will no longer lock to the rear. That's a big disadvantage to have. Now, it does suck that you can't lock the bolt to the rear. I'll be honest, I don't really like that about it. But for $10, you really can't complain. This option is for someone who maybe has one AR they hardly ever use and they're strapped on cash, so they say, I need to make it compliant. How do I do that? Well, you can't make a rifle featureless for $10. You just can't. It's really, really nice that this option is out there for you. Also, this option might be for someone who has a lot of AR-15s. Someone who maybe has 15 plus ARs, well, that's $150 in compliance if they're $10 a piece, versus let's say it's the Cross Armory rig, which is $200 a unit. That person would really be in a lot of credit card debt should they go that route. So this is a really nice, affordable option. To install it couldn't be simpler. You just drive out the old roll pin, which then pulls out the bolt catch, leave the spring and the detent in there, put this thing on, hammer the pin in, and you're good to go. Now, you will need to fit it, and what I mean by that is this top edge here pushes up against the upper receiver. That's how it works, okay? So this lower arm is holding the back end of the mag catch. That's why when you push on the button, the catch can't come out the other side. So what happens is it's kind of loaded like this because of that spring and detent to want to fold into the upper, but it can't because the upper's in the way. So this arm needs to be tight to the upper receiver. If there's play there, you would actually be able maybe to release the magazine with the upper closed, which would definitely be illegal. It's a felony, it's a big no-no. So their design is they've oversized the top. You need to file it down until it fits up against your upper as tight as you can get it, and then that way you're good to go. So at first I was a little hesitant to file on it. It did not come with instructions. I wish it would have come with instructions. However, it didn't. But it's really no big deal. It was kind of self-intuitive. Once I started looking at it, I figured, oh, I got to file this. I got in contact with EP Armory. Their customer service was awesome. They said, yeah, you do need to file it. Here, they sent me a link to a video of how they do it. It was perfect. And I'll put a link of that video down in the description box below if you guys are really curious on how to install this, how to file that. But it's that simple. So it's essentially just a camming arm that the magazine catch will push out of the way if the upper's out of the way. However, if the upper's closed, it can't move the catch out of the way and the magazine is fixed into the gun. All in all, for 10 bucks, you really can't complain. Again, really the only negative I have is that you can't lock your bolt to the rear. So no matter what, the bolt will go home every single time. There's no way to manually lock it. It will not lock open on the last round. Now the bolt going home automatically on the last round fired is actually a good thing because you're gonna need to send the bolt home anyway with a fixed magazine reload. So it's nice that that's already done. Bolt's already home. You'll just get a trigger going forward with no bang. You just get a click. So from here, you just disassemble the action, pull your takedown pin, open, drop the magazine, insert the takedown pin again, insert new magazine, rack the next round into the gun, and come back on target. It's that simple. All in all, do I like EP Armory's rig? Yes. For cost effectiveness, there's nothing better on the market than this little guy right here. If you like this video, please click like down below and subscribe to this channel for more gear reviews and gun reviews, training, and gun news. Check us out on Facebook at TactiCalifornia and Instagram at TactiCalifornia_. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, we are on Patreon, patreon.com/TactiCalifornia. We really appreciate everyone over there. And also, we are a brand ambassador with Optics Planet. So use the discount code TCA5 for 5% off your entire order over at OpticsPlanet.com. Doesn't matter what it is, optics, parts, accessories, night vision, whatever it is, you can save 5% just by using that code. I'm Michael with TactiCalifornia. Thanks for watching.